But yeah, dude, that's what I mean. I'm not the best writer, obviously. I've never really written anything.
My
But I felt inspired enough to write those scripts because I just wanted to like. It was kind of like I always talk shit about Star Wars. That I was like, okay, I talk all this shit, but could I write a better movie? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I kind of challenged myself in a way to be like, why don't we try writing better scripts or writing scripts that you think. Like, I wanted to kind of prove to myself that it was possible to write good Star Wars shit.
And that's kind
outside of that, you know?
exactly what I'm feeling with Origins, where it's just like I was like imagining up better situations. I'm like, all right, it's time to put my money where my mouth is a little bit here.
Only other thing I've done that where I've had that kind of passion for, like Star Wars, where I was like, dude, it could have gone like this, it could have gone like this. Like, there's ideas that I have for Episode 9 or the sequel trilogy that I haven't written it down, but once we get through those movies, I'll tell you, I'll be like, this is how I would have written this. I'll tell you that after we watch them, but because I don't want to spoil it for you. But the only other franchise I've done that with, where I'm like, this is how I would have written it, and you and I have talked about it, is The Matrix.
Do I need to, yeah, I feel the exact same way. What's up, guys?
You gotta break that disruptor thing.
Yes,
I think there's
sir.
a couple of them.
Yeah, there's 3, I think.
But The Matrix 4, like, that's the only movie besides Star Wars where I was like, dude, can you imagine if they did this instead? Like, what if at the very end of the movie, like, real Morpheus showed up?
I think...
And it's him in the future and he's still alive, but he's way old. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, you and I remember having those conversations?
Oh, yeah,
like,
we had a fucking full-on podcast initially.
And we watched the movie and we're like, none of those things happened, and our movie was way better.
It wasn't even a mid-experience. It was like, oh, yeah, the beginning half is, like, not bad. And then, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
It's an unnecessary flip kick. Let's go.
What the fuck just happened is right with that movie, dude.
God damn, shit the bed.
I couldn't even tell you exactly how that movie ended. That's how forgettable it was for me.
I remember how it ended. I wish I didn't, but I do.
The only part I remember out of the second half of that movie, after he walks through the mirror and gets pulled out of the Matrix, is when he goes to jump and fly and Trinity flies instead and catches him, and he's no longer the one.
You want to see how I deactivate this?
It's like how we break the pods, dude.
It's like how I seduce women. Oh, yeah, right.
The poison ivy pod, dude.
I have to do all the screens.
Yeah, dude.
Ladies, if you want to get fisted...
This is what I do to my computer monitor when I'm losing.
That's what I do to my dog when he gets a hold of food he's not supposed to.
Nice.
Poor Colt. Shit. Yeah, no, I actually feel very strongly that if we, like, pooled our efforts... is it down? If we pooled our... We could definitely kind of come together on The Matrix and,
Dude, I genuinely think... You and I wrote... I kind of came up with an idea for a movie of what they could do with The Matrix going forward. Like, it's already said and done with 4. Like, it's pretty much the damage is done. But I think you could still make a new Matrix movie and it'd be good. You would just have to basically sell it as something else. To basically capture the magic of the first Matrix movie again. Because the magic of the first Matrix movie is not knowing shit about it.
Oh, golly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Like, it's funny, like, all of my buddies that I've watched The Matrix with or showed The Matrix to, they're like, dude, this is one of the coolest movies I've ever seen. They're like, you know, they're like, it's like, I had no idea this was like a simulation theory type film. And I was like, dude, it is. All of my girlfriends that I've had do not like The Matrix. I'm like, what do you mean it's okay? I'm like, this is one of the greatest films ever made, if not the greatest movie ever made. It is my favorite movie of all time.
Yeah, it's definitely mine as well. I couldn't even tell you what's like second. It might be some of the Batman movies.
I think Interstellar is second for me.
Dude, I truly couldn't even tell you. It's always one of those things.
Yeah, that was fucking tight.
It was a little glitchy, actually. Where is this bomb?
But The Matrix is
Jammer.
easily my #1 with a bullet film of all time.
I didn't feel nearly as strongly, obviously, for Reloaded and Revelations, but not to the point where I felt like I needed to rewrite it.
Same.
I was just like, yeah, I mean, not as strong as...
I just think there was so much
where the
potential
fuck
with the
is
new
this
Matrix. Because they had... The thing about The Matrix 4 that was hype as shit is they had the mystery sense surrounding that film that I feel like the sequels kind of lacked because they were tied together, 2 and 3, plot-wise.
Okay, where the fuck? Oh,
Right there.
literally just right here.
Ow. I think you're gonna want to stealth these guys, though.
That's what you think. Damn, that
Damn,
cape.
died in the thought position,
Oh
dude.
my god, baby.
But I think there was a lot of, like a new Matrix movie, and it's way in the future. Like, Neo's older, but he's back in the Matrix. Like, there was so much interesting shit with that movie that I really would have... Like, there was so much potential with the mystery around Matrix 4 that gave me the same feelings of the first Matrix. Of, like, going, like, there's something going on here, but I don't know what's quite going on. That's why the first half of that film worked. Because you as the audience are like, okay, I'm on board. I want to know what the fuck's going on. Like, I'm intrigued.
So
It's just that they had the ideas there for something really interesting. It's just that they spent so much time, I felt like, on the setup of the Matrix 4 that they were like, okay, we don't really know where to go now.
and then just like juggling a mess. So I don't know if I'm gonna per se do this with the Batman rewrite, the Origins rewrite, but I actually kind of want to rewrite the Matrix as multiple smaller videos, like episodes, if you will.
Okay.
Because I think it would be better tailored to kind of like I said, it was like I think the Resurrections could use like a Netflix series, and I kind of want to almost give it that treatment in a way.
Yeah.
Definitely don't know how I'm gonna edit Resurrections. It might need a little bit of drawing as well. I don't know. I don't know if that's just gonna be the stylistic choice. As much work as like crouch block videos are, the payoff for when they're... Why are they still...
Fuck? How did they see me?
I like that they're covering each other. That's kind of
That is cool.
a little annoying, but I mean, hey. Yeah, the payoff for when the videos are actually done is like huge dopamine.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And something I thought about for this channel that I'd like to do that's pretty minor is you know, we talked about doing videos where there might be like a minor punishment or something like that. But I was thinking maybe like the Bean Boozled Harry Potter, like random jelly bean things.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
A little bit of a throwback kind of concept.
Yeah, that is.
Dude, I don't even like jelly beans that much to begin with, to be honest with you.
I'm not a big jelly bean fan either.
Although some of them are pretty good. I think my favorite are the Starburst ones.
Couldn't even tell you what mine are.
How do you feel about candy canes? Are you on the same...
They're okay. I mean, I'll have a candy cane during Christmas.
I don't like the standard peppermint. Not a fan.
Yeah.
I just don't like peppermint in general, to be honest with you. I think peppermint flavoring on things is pretty good, like peppermint with chocolate. Solid. I'm for it. But just a full-on peppermint candy cane? No, thank you.
Yeah, I think candy canes are alright. I'm not... I like candy corn, too, for Halloween.
I fucking hate candy corn.
Like, it's alright. It's whatever.
Actually, I probably don't hate it, but I definitely don't like it.
Yeah.
Arkham City's not.
I wish I knew these riddles as well as I did with Asylum.
What would you give a candy cane out of 10? Because I'm sitting at like a 3.
I'm gonna say, I think, because I only...
Oh, nice, a canister, bro. Hell yeah.
Oh, good shit. Hell yeah. I only have them once a year, and it's at the end of the year. And they're just kind of meh. They're like, whatever. So I'd probably give it a 4 or 5.
I might even go as low as a 2.
Damn.
Just not, not a fan of peppermint. I like it with stuff. Like, peppermint and chocolate is actually fucking pretty good.
Okay.
But just by itself. Also, like, gumdrops are kind of terrible. I don't like those at all. Hey,
Okay.
Wonder City. Surely you can't go to Wonder City right now, right?
I think this is where I'm supposed to go.
Is it?
I think so.
That's a Kyle trophy.
Where's Kyle?
Uh,
Sniper?
Trying to think of famous Kyles. And they all just drink Monster in my eyes.
Kyle,
Yeah, dude, you know they're going home to punch.
dude, what? Damn it, I can't remember his name now.
Kyle Columbus.
No.
Yeah, this is the way to Wonder, right?
Yeah, I thought this is where I'm supposed to go for the fucking... Am I wrong? It says I'm getting closer.
Yeah, no, I remember this.
This poster's gotta be over 100 years old. How
Oh, in the container? Or were you looking for a container the whole time?
No. I wasn't.
Happy accident, let's go.
I think this is a riddle.
This game is a vibe, man. I actually...
Yeah, these games are really, really cool for a late night. Just bullshitting, kind of. I think that's why I've been like, yeah, let's play Arkham City. Like, I was really digging the vibe of the last couple sessions of Arkham Asylum.
There's a blow-up-y wall right next to you. Behind you. Right there.
Oh, shit. Oh, I remember this one. This one's tough.
What is it?
If I go in there, I'll die. You have to have the zip line thing to stay alive, I think, in here.
Remote control. Did they have remote control batarangs in one?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. But G. Oh god.
Damn.
It like hurts my brain.
How am I supposed to...
That's beautiful. Same thing. There you go.
Oh, I thought it didn't give me it for a second. I was like, shit, man.
Sucks to suck, Jew boy.
Had the boy.
Would you like to taste my grandpapa's mashed potato gravy?
Damn, man. This game might be the ultimate vibe so far on the channel, honestly.
I'm feeling it.
I'm really feeling it, man. Like,
Just Arkham in general, bro.
yeah, dude.
Oh, it's so good to be a bat. Oh, dude, what would I do without Batman in my life? Like, superheroes really just shaped.
It's a shame that I feel like we're in a, like, period of
It's
time right now.
oversaturation.
100%. You read my mind. Like, I just feel like, in something I love, too. Like, superheroes is something I love, dude. Like, I grew up, like, dreaming that we'd have, like, as a kid, like, have superhero movies like we do now. But, like, there's just too many of them. And I'm like, I'm fucking over it, man.
Yeah, now
Coming
that you
from
have
somebody
it,
that was like, opening night, Infinity War. Opening night, Endgame. Like, opening night, No Way Home. Like,
truly, be careful what you wish for.
and now I'm like, fuck this shit, dude. Like, I'm over it. We need to keep that guy alive.
Give me a good movie that really makes me think on it.
Yeah, I want interesting ideas like The Matrix, dude.
Yeah, but people aren't interesting.
Yeah. Or
Oh, golly.
it's more like fucking... More like studios aren't interested in taking risks because they're like, it won't make me money immediately.
Superhero movies and just media in general is just so qualitatively just not as strong. Like, the material's just not as strong.
I think it's just companies and like studios are lazy. They're like, yeah, we'll just it's already written in the comics, so we'll just adapt it to film and people know who that is, so it'll make money. Let's make 10 films.
Well, like,
You know, they don't have to worry about writing an original script and paying writers. That's why writers are on strike. We'll just fucking make an AI write scripts for us.
I mean, the superhero movies and content we have now don't play with any, like, strong, like, concepts or anything like that. Like, it's always just, like, like, by the numbers, like, I need to be the hero that the people need me to...
I think that's why Infinity War is such a success to me as far as a superhero film goes, is because every other Avengers film, I'm like, yeah, it's cool to see the superheroes go like team up and beat up the bad guy, but I know they're gonna win.
Yeah.
So when I watched Infinity War, I'm like, dude, this is compelling because you don't really ever see this with superheroes. This is good shit. Like
No, fuck that, because I think even though I haven't seen it, Civil War is just like you're putting the superheroes at odds with each other for like a moral quandary of like what's right and what's wrong.
that's a great film too, though, for that
Like,
exact reason.
That's much more interesting to me than like in an Infinity War or an Endgame. As good as like and as strong as I think those movies are, I think it's like more, and I don't even want to say more films should tackle things that are morally ambiguous, because once again, be careful what you wish for. Kind of would like an X-Men film that kind of goes back and tackles the Mutant Registration Act, or like an audio diary, or like a podcast audio drama of kind of that as well, like a survival diaries of mutants fighting against the Mutant Registration Act.
I think that is the most interesting aspect of the X-Men movies for me, and just the X-Men in general, is that it really does feel like a social commentary with mutants in general, and I think that's super fascinating to me.
Bro, it's
really fascinating to me.
In the animated series, the X-Men are just straight up terrorists. Because they fucking, like, very early on, they break into a government facility to fucking blow some shit up, if I remember.
Really?
I think so.
Oh shit.
It's been a while since I saw that. But it's in like the first handful of episodes, and they lose their buddy Morph, who's just a little shit lord. I think he becomes brainwashed at some point. And then I've made this joke before, I've told this before, but he comes back later to sabotage Jean and Scott's marriage. He's like the person that marries people. I forget the name of the actual, the pastor.
Oh, yeah.
And, he's like, oh, like, you're now married, you may kiss the bride. And then he like transforms back into himself. He's like, "Oh, are you?" And then at the end of the episode, Jean's like, "Don't worry, Cyclops, we can still get married one day." I'm like, "Is the marriage off? Like, are you weighing your options with Logan now?"
Tell me everything about the Riddler.
The marriage is null and void, dude.
I'll tell you everything. Thank you.
Give me the Dark Phoenix Chronicles and give it to me proper, dude.
Why is it every time they've done the Dark Phoenix on film, they fucked it up? The
It's
Dark
fucked.
Phoenix movie sucked so much, dude.
I haven't even
sucks
seen
so
it,
much.
but I knew I didn't want to.
It's cringe. There's so many cringe scenes where I was like, this is so bad.
Give me proper Dark Phoenix, bro.
There's an F-bomb in that movie that just feels so out of left field, dude, in the Dark Phoenix movie.
I love...
There's a scene where it's like, I want to say it's like,
I want you to fuck me, Logan.
no, it's from Scott.
What the fuck, Gene?
No. It has to do with Jean, and she's like being like these beings, like the scroll. They're supposed to be the scrolls, but they had to call them something else. They come and they're trying to like convince her that she's like way more powerful than the like Professor X like had let on. And she was like, they're saying something to her where they're like, Scott just walks up and goes, "If you touch her, I'll fucking kill you." That's literally what he says. And I was like, what in the hell? Like, I was like, that is so out of left field for this fucking movie. Like, it just felt so out of left field.